Are you finally making your own money? You're the boss, bringing in the bread. You've hustled and now you don't get a paycheck because you are the paycheck? All right. So what do you do about taxes? Welcome back to the Moneybeard channel. I'm Rob Anderson, the founder of Moneybeard. I started this channel to help teach you how to make more money and then grow that money doing something you love. Let's get into this subject. Before we get started, let me say I do have a soft spot in my heart for anybody that smashes that like button before the video even begins. Thank you so much for that. So here's a little conundrum I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs face when they start making their own money, whether it's side hustle money or a full-time income. They make $1,000, so they spend $1,000. Maybe they'll save a little bit, but they don't take anything out for taxes because, hey, they've already made the money. They do this all year long, and then Uncle Sam comes around and wants his cut of the money, and they say, oh no, I've got to take how much out of my bank account? Or in a worst case scenario, they don't have anything to give him because it's gone. It's all gone. Even if you're smart enough not to spend everything you're making, I've seen more than a few people become confused about what to do about estimating and paying their taxes when they become self-employed. You don't have to worry about this at a regular job because your employer takes out what you owe. They estimate your federal tax, state tax, social security, local taxes. They take it all out ahead of time, give you a paycheck, and if they've taken out too much, you get a refund at the beginning of next year. I'm gonna keep this super simple because this does not have to be complicated at all. The first thing you'll need to know is your approximate tax rate. The easiest way to get this is to look at your last few years of tax returns and see what you've paid. You should also be looking up your state and local taxes and add that to whatever federal tax you'll owe based on your income bracket. As a general rule, depending on where you live, I recommend estimating your tax rate as being between 25 and 30%. And yes, you can reduce that through some of your write-offs, but I'm not going to talk too much about write-offs in this video because write-offs are not exclusive to being self-employed. As another general rule, if you're buying something for your business, it's a write-off, save your receipt, and write it off at the end of the year. I don't calculate these write-offs into the amount of tax that I withhold for myself though. Let's get into that. The second thing you'll need to know though is how much money you're making. You do know how much money you're making, right? At the very least, just track it in Excel. At the end of the day, just enter whatever income you've earned into Excel and track that month by month. And the last thing you'll need is an interest-bearing savings account that is separate from any other accounts you have. At the end of each month, you take how much income you've earned, multiply it by your approximate tax rate, and you put that into that savings account. Do not put it in the stock market. Do not invest it in real estate. Do not do anything with this money that involves any amount of risk whatsoever. This is the government's money and you do not want to mess with the government's money. So you put it in that account and you do not touch it. I know it may seem hard at first to take potentially thousands of dollars of income that you've already earned, that you already have, and remove it from your available spending money and put it away where you can't touch it. But that is so much better than getting to the end of the year owing taxes and not knowing where the money is going to come from. Or looking at your actual bank account you spend from and saying, oh no, I've got to take money out of this now. No sweat, no hassle, no worries. Anything that's left in that account is your tax refund. Enjoy it. So that's pretty much it. I know this is a quick video, but one of my goals for this channel is to give you all of the tools and information you'll need to be successfully self-employed. So I wanted to make sure I explained how this works, and I wanted to keep it easy. Make sure you go check out that LLC video I mentioned, hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and I will see you back here twice a week with new videos.